Shaq, what do you think so far, man?
Oh man, it's been super popping, and it's only about to get better.
Oh my gosh, my daddy used to say every hero need a theme song.
I think we found the person to give it to us.
I'm trying to tell you. Our last guest on the Plaza has been putting Delaware on the map for her amazing talent. We have Arin, the Violist Wilson. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you guys so much for having me. And so actually, I'm a violist.
Well,
So
what's the difference? Wait a minute, hold.
I thought that was a typo.
Well, I did
let
too.
him know. There you go.
Okay.
He didn't.
So the viola is a little bit bigger than the violin. It has a deeper tone.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Oh.
Never. So 40-something years old, and I just learned something new today.
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Violist.
Exactly, because no, at first
Is
I
it
looked
the
at
hood in
the
this?
I looked at the teleprompter and said he read it wrong. I said they wrote it wrong.
Right.
And then you corrected him, but nah.
And
now
I
we gotta
saw
correct you.
that Arin did the same thing on a Facebook. She like, just to clarify, I'm a violist.
Oh, you saw? Okay.
Yeah, I saw it all late. Yeah. But again, I thought
And
like,
still, yeah.
So let me ask you, when you got into it, right? When you got into playing it, and who introduced you to it? Did your parents introduce you to it?
No. So actually, in 5th grade, I attended a strings presentation.
Mm-hmm.
It was in elementary school, and so the strings director at the time played the violin. I was like, okay, cool, like I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she played the viola, I was like, no, I felt like the instrument was calling me. And so ever since then, I got the permission slip form, talked to my parents, and my parents were like, listen, are you going to be committed? Are you going to put in the work? And I was like, mind you, I was 10. Yeah. Right, and they were
we ask questions because we ask questions like,
right.
I done brought you a piccolo. You ain't
No, listen, for real.
I done brought you a
and then
clarinet.
now you're talking about viola, something I don't even know. I was calling it something different.
Right,
you want me to spend that money?
No, you ain't playing that violin.
And it sound more expensive.
So then I told my parents, I was like, yes, like I want to learn how to play this instrument. Like I just was like, no, like that instrument, I want to make that instrument very well known.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you
I thought
so
you were
much.
joking. They, sometimes you get talent that come in here and they be like, oh, okay, yeah, you good. Then you get talent and be like, oh, no, you gifted.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's different. So how long have you been playing now?
I've been playing for a good 15 years now.
Okay, so you got it. You got it. And who inspired you?
Ooh, who inspired me? Wow.
And that's to be great, to practice. That's the be extraordinary.
I would say other black girls, young black girls, young black musicians.
Yeah. Alicia Keys.
Yeah, right. Yes. So, looking at students, because I'm also a music teacher as well. So I just knew that I just always wanted to perfect my craft and be the best version of me for those young musicians as well. And like representation matters too.
Definitely.
So that's why I was like, you know what? I want to continue to be an inspiration to someone else that looks like me.
That's a great reason. But to follow up on that, if you had Alicia Keys standing here right in front of you right now, and you only had one song to play to knock her off her feet, what would it be?
Ooh.
What's your go-to?
If I Ain't Got You, that's my song.
Are we gonna hear that later?
We'll be hearing later.
No, we're hearing a little bit of Rolling in the Deep by Adele.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I was rolling early. At first, I was just here doing whatever, and I'm like, okay, she's setting up. Then I heard you start playing. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I said, what is that? Somebody turned the radio on, and I said, whoa. So we can't wait.
It's like one of those things when you're walking in the airport, right? And you don't expect the person to be that can play the piano, like really kill it. Yeah. And we were just getting ready for the show, and you're like, oh, I need a sound check. We're like, we got you. And we're like, oh my God, this is insane.
I already told her we want to get you down at Del State for one of our alumni events. We'd love to get you in front of that
She
crowd.
need to be in front of everybody. The governor,
everybody.
Like Governor Carney, if you're watching, and everyone else that's having events, this is who you need to talk to.
Yeah.
Tell us about ALW.
Yeah, so ALW Productions, LLC is my music business. And so I started actually last April. And so once again, I decided to start my business to really perform and show everyone what the viola is. It's different because like you all, you said it's the violin. I'm like, no, it's actually the viola. So that's also why I wanted to start my own business as well.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
so do you teach? You teach kids?
Yes, so I teach private lessons. So I do teach violin, but I went to school for viola to teach viola, and then I also am a strings director in Appoquinimink School District.
I'm doing it all, man.
Can we go to break? I just want to hear her play.
Oh, man, I want to get a lesson.
How can people book you? And you can tell them that's your camera right there. How they can book you, all that good stuff. Your website, where they can contact you. Because I'm ready to come back with the good food and the good music.
And roll. I gotta work off that food.
You probably was
be
corn.
dancing. Yeah. No, I'm gonna work. So what?
You gonna be dancing?
Something.
You gonna be dancing?
We gonna talk later. Yeah, I got
Okay,
you.
all right.
I showed you some of my
Wouldn't
moves.
she be
but
dope
go ahead.
at Just Day?
That's but see, and before you get into that, because you mentioned earlier about organizations and people contacting them. Listen, especially within our community, we love DJs. We get it. Shout out to all my DJs. I was a promoter and all that. I respect all of them. But we're growing. We're elevating. Let's bring some of this great Black culture to our events.
And we don't see, so in your walk, have you seen a lot of violists out there that look like us, that are Black and brown?
Not that many. So I like to do my research on Instagram. And a couple years ago, I found Ajay Cello, and she's based out of Philly.
Right.
And so I got in contact with her. She reached out to me, and we connected ever since. And so she's hooked me up with like different Black violinists, and we've performed with each other.
Nice.
And then I also, a couple of weeks ago, I went to Orchestra Noir, and that's a Black R&B type of orchestra. So that was really cool.
Nice.
And I was
Nice,
networking
nice.
with them a little bit in Louisiana.
Oh.
So I'm always working, always researching just to try to find
Look at him. He
different
ready.
Black musicians that look like me.
We're
Like,
gonna wrap this up,
Okay.
but yeah.
We need you to go get yourself together
Okay.
because we ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
All right, so
You like that?
let's
All right.
take a
All
break.
right.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Arin Wilson, violist,
Yes.
coming up
There it
after
is.
this break. Good.
Yo, that was
good
hot,
job.
son.
So much.
And you didn't even need me. I was
No,
ready.
I was waiting.
What was she doing, Shaq? What
Listen,
you doing?
I was ready. But listen, the people was on live talking about how beautiful and inspiring that was to hear. So once again,
Thank you so much.
amazing
Thank you.
job.
Oh my
Thank you.
gosh. Okay, now let us hear that. Whatchamacallit? That Alicia Keys, John.
Yeah, Alicia Keys.
You take us out on that.
Just
Or just a little bit.
Okay, wait, but you can take us out on that.
Okay.
Is there anything else we got to talk about, Shaq?
Me, I just need to talk about, we were talking about what's coming up next.
Okay.
I don't mean to say me, but going on at Del State is the Black Male Initiative, right?
Right here, middle camera.
Black Male Initiative, we are running our summer program. It is starting at the end of July and running through August. We are picking up, it is a free program. We pick up students from your home all the way up here into Wilmington. We're gonna be teaching about being entrepreneurs. We're going on trips. It's just a great experience. It's free. You can reach me at mstennett@desu.edu. And let's get it.
Again, Shaq, thank you for being my special guest.
Bro, great job, brother. Don't drop it.
My weight loss, man. Weight loss.
That's what the push-ups do.
That Robbie Justin diet plan, boy. Thank you, Robbie. Woo, I had to catch him. But thanks for being my special co-host. And Arin, thank you for doing what you're doing and making inspiration and impact in the community. Really appreciate you for doing that. And Mom, thank you so much for encouraging her and keeping her on track.
There you go.
All right, you want to take us out?
Yes, I got y'all.
All right.